Good morning, everybody. You are welcome to another day for another topic as far as GNS 102 is concerned. So, this morning we are going to look at the study session 7, and the topic is structuring your essay. Structuring your essay. That is the topic we'll be working on this morning. Let me start with the introduction. Having consulted many sources of information, there is a possibility that you will probably have more information than that you can use. You will therefore need to pick what you need and arrange it in an order that is logical and that adequately develops your message. It is pertinent to note that all reports are different, so you must pay close attention to what you are being asked to include in your assignment brief. So what this place is just telling us is that by the time you want to write any report, you want to write any report, you need to gather information from different sources. And while gathering the information, you make use of relevant information, in writing your report. And learning outcomes for study session 7. By the end of the lecture, students should be able to write out an outline either in form of a diagram or in a linear form, and this will help them to provide formal and detailed information about the content and structure of a written or spoken text. So it will expose them to the fact that outline can help them in planning and writing assignments, preparing for examinations, taking and making notes, and summarizing, and the last one is studying. So that is what you need at the end of this study session. Selecting and arranging information. Like I said earlier, you need to consult many sources to select your information. You will probably have more information that you can use. No, it's possible that you have more information that you can make use of, and you will need to pick what you need, the information you need. You just need to pick it and arrange them, in an order that will be logical and that will adequately develop the message you want to pass across. And you need to start with a spidergram, and you make use of graphic aid as input into an outline. So now when we say spidergram, what does it mean? It is a non-linear way of organizing notes. It is a linear way of organizing what? Notes. So spidergram are a diagrammatic way of presenting notes. There is a potential for substantial amount of information to be presented in a small area. They typically feature keywords and phrases. How to use it? The central topic is placed in the center of the page, and the main ideas relating to it are placed on branches that directly connect to the central topic. So you can add further information on main ideas, and you can add color and dodges to accent your work. You can also link between different sections using arrows or asterisks. Now let's take outline. When we say outline, what does it mean? An outline provides formal and detailed information of the content and structure of a written or spoken text. We say it is formal. Why? Because it is constructed according to some rules, and detailed, because it contains all the important ideas, of the communication. And what is the purpose? It presents the key ideas and important details in a text, as well as the relationships between these ideas. An outline is useful, for the following. We use it for planning and writing assignments. We also use it for preparing for examinations, taking and making notes and summarizing, and we also use it for studying. Construction. An outline must accurately, represent the structure of the material in question, as well as the relationships between the ideas and opinions it contains. That is what an outline represents. And this suggests that the major divisions and minor subdivisions of the outline must correspond exactly with the main ideas and the important details of the material. So in addition, the relationship between the main ideas and the supporting details must match the relationships expressed in the material. How can we label an outline? To label the various divisions of the outline, we use different sets of symbols to represent different levels of ideas. You may decide to use one of these. Either you use Roman figure 1, Roman figure 2, Roman figure 3, or you make use of alphabets A, B, C, or you use figures 1, 2, 3 to illustrate your main idea. So a popularly used system of notation consists of the use of Arabic numerals to number ideas, and full stops indicate the subdivisions of the ideas. An example has been done below. Let's look at number 1. That is figure 1. We have main division. Under that main division, we have a 1.1, which is a subdivision under the main division. Now we also have under the subdivision, we have 1.1.1, which is a minor subdivision. So this one is under the subdivision. Now we go to number 2. We have the main division. That is the main division there. We have a 2.1 subdivision of 2. We have a 2.1.1 minor subdivision of 2.1. And we have a 2.2, that is another subdivision of 2. We have 2.2.1, that is minor subdivision of 2. 2.3, we have yet another subdivision of 3 or 2. 2.3.1, we have minor subdivision of 2.2. 2.3, we have 2.3.2, that is another minor subdivision of 2.3. You see, the last one we have a main division. So in this aspect, let's say in this report, we have 3 main divisions. 3 main divisions, and we have subdivisions, and we have minor subdivisions under each of them. Okay, let's go to rules. Now, each new division is indented more than the preceding division. So by the time you are taking a new division, you need to indent it, and all entries of the same level will be indented the same number of spaces. All entries on any given level of the division in the outline must have the same grammatical form. That is, if the entry for the first component is a sentence, then other equivalent entries must also be in sentences. How can we write a good outline? Writing a good outline, you need to try to understand the text. The text you want to write on, you need to understand it. This involves using the heading or topic to anticipate what the author will mention in the text. For instance, an article on forest resources is likely to discuss the uses of forest resources, pressure on forest resources, effect of deforestation, and means of safeguarding the environment. The main ideas in the text will therefore be woven around these, and the author is likely to discuss these points in sections and subsections. Then try to understand the organization of the text. Watch for the topic sentences, subdivisions of ideas, details, among others. And don't forget that your topic sentences occupy the initial position in some cases, not all. Occasionally, they appear in the middle or end of paragraphs. Think of this. Your topic sentence contains the main ideas or important details of your paragraph. So other sentences merely develop, amplify, exemplify, or illustrate these ideas. We also have signal words. These are vital. They communicate the direction of the author's thoughts or ideas. For instance, we have in fact, which suggests that more specific information is being added to the preceding statements. We also have another one which is still. This introduces unexpected information, and we also have furthermore, this introduces the next item in a list. It may also introduce more important or more specific information about the previous item. Let's see introduction. The role of forest resources. That is another subheading. Take for instance, we have 2.1 essential to maintaining environmental stability. We have 2.2 essential for most industries. We have 2.3 essential for survival. And we have another subheading which is pressures on forest resources. 3.1 we have expanding agriculture. 3.2 economic exploitation. 3.3 shifting cultivation. Uses of forest resources, that is another subheading. Under this we have 4.1 forest products for daily usage. 4.1.1 we have lumber for construction. 4.1.2 plywood and hardwood for furniture. 4.1.3 paper board for packaging. 4.1.4 paper for printing and writing. We also have 4.2 under this subheading, domestic use of forest resources. 4.2.1 we have for cooking and eating. 4.2.2 we have provision of fruit. 4.2.3 we have meat for wildlife. 4.2.4 we have fodder for livestock. Another one under this 4 we have 4.3 which is industrial use of forest resources. Some things that can come under this, we have 4.3.1, cellulose for plastics, glues, textiles, among others. We have 4.3.2, we have charcoal, has a pigment for ink. We have 4.3.3, resins for rubber, soap, adhesives, among others. We have 4.3.4, turpentine for perfume, artificial flavors, among others. We have 4.3.5 fiber as stuffing material. So effect, that's another subheading, effect of deforestation. 5.1 we have erosion. 5.2 we have flooding. 5.3 we have irreversible destruction of the soil. And number 6, safeguarding the environment. We have 6.1 protecting the soil. 6.2 stabilizing unsteady stream banks. 6.3 windbreak. 6.4 check against advances of desert. We have come to the end of this study session 7. The structure of a report has a key role to play in communicating information and enabling the reader to find the information they want quickly and easily. Each section of a report has a different role to play, and a writing style suited to that role must be adopted. And therefore, it is important to understand that your audience is expecting in each section of the report and put the appropriate information in the appropriate sections. A student usually starts to structure their essay after they have gathered different materials from various and different sources. The student will also need a guide as to how they can organize their thoughts. And the outline will serve as an instrument that will help in putting together what students have in mind in a logical sequence. So thank you very much till next time when we shall meet again for another study session. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you.